I'm going to talk about our hybrid edging. So a unique product for our industry. Our industry, we noticed we have two major problems. Again, after installing for 34 plus years, there was always some areas that we saw that was really a big struggle. And that was when it came to edging and trying to consolidate and try to hold our pavers in to keep from creeping or laterally shifting. And on a dense grade base, that's your compacted ASTM 2940D, that's your dense grade, we realized that edging over time in freeze-thaw cycles can lift up and then it has a hard time coming back down. You can get hung up on something. It's not that you're even installing something improperly, but an area where it retains moisture and you're susceptible to freeze-thaw, you're going to get those issues. So what we did is we created an edging to solve that. We also realized in an open grade system where you now have clean stone, there's really no good way to, again, retain the edges to keep from laterally creeping in a simple, efficient manner. Again, people are mixing concrete, reinforcing it with steel or mesh or fiberglass. Again, it's a mixing process. It's pretty messy. You're down on your hands and knees. You're troweling it. So, and we did all these systems. We did the concrete. We did the geogrid wrapped around our edging and then spiked down through to keep from laterally shifting. Again, you can't cut in place, or very tricky to cut in place. You don't cut through that. And there's just so many different struggles that we had. So we created our own edging. So this is a patented edging, and we're excited about it because it solves those two major problems in our industry. I'm showing set up here now the dense grade system. So if you look at our edging, we have these spike flanges. And the flanges automatically cause you to put the stake in on a 60-degree angle. And it can go in either way. It can go in this way. It can also go in this way. And what you're doing is, you can see from a side angle, you're stitching this. These spikes nearly touch when they're installed all the way. We have a connector piece on the end, so you can connect it. You also can overlap your edging. If you don't want to be bothered with the connectors, you can just simply overlap it and drive your spike down through it that way. So two simple connections that you can do that way. Your spikes are going to get driven down through, and again, every other way. Skip 3 holes. And so literally, all the way down through, you're stitching this, just like sewing. You're sewing it right to your base, and that's going to prevent that uplift. The second area that we solved, and again, with your open grade base, again, so if we just reset this up for open grade, now we have our hybrid stake. And again, these are patented also. So this is a hybrid stake. It's a wide V-shaped stake. It has tabs on top for hitting it in with your hammer, or it has the tine on top that we created to be hit in with our hammer bit. So the bit that we created for the SDS Max hammer bit, you're going to drive these now down in. And again, this would be your paver patio would be here, and this would retain it on this side. So again, you'd cut away your stone. We kind of wiggle this down into our stone just a little bit, get this nice and tight against your paver, and then you're going to drive this in. Now, one trick that we've learned is you want this stake to go in vertical. It'll have a tendency to want to creep this way and go on an angle, and then it could pull it away from your paver. So what we normally do is we stand on the base, hold our toe against here with our hammer drill, and then drive this down in. If it starts going on a little bit of an angle, just simply pull it out and restart it again to get it vertical. Or you could even start it back this way so that it pulls it vertical. You want to keep that vertical, because when it pulls down, these tabs are going to pull down on this metal and cinch it down tight and tight up against your paver. So, and again, those we would recommend every other hole. So you're going to install 6 of these per length. So on an open grade base, very simple, very quick, and it's no new learning curve. So a great solution for two major problems. So when it comes to cutting the hybrid edging, again, aluminum, people think, oh, metal, not going to bend. It actually is very user-friendly. I do have a piece here that I made up for the, we just bring to the shows, and you can see all the different configurations, outside, inside curves, 90s. That's a 90 inside curve. Also could do your outside curve or outside 90. So very user-friendly, makes real nice flowing curves. And I can show you how to do that. Just use it. Really all you need is a tin snips. And you want to cut the least amount possible. Right now, with it being like this, it's pretty rugged as far as for bending. But if you need to bend it, all you're simply going to do is just snip here Again, you just want to make sure it's bent down a little bit. And again, if you're going to a nice gradual curve, you want to do every other. If you're doing more of a sharper curve, I do every one. If you want to do a real sharp curve, I'm going to cut out this. But let me just show you on this here. So doing nice flowing curves, you can get your nice curves like that. Just nice and flowing. And again, that can go that way. You can also do your outside curves. So now I'll show you if you got to do a real radical curve or a little bit sharper. And again, most of the time with our pavers, we are doing flowing curves. We're not going real radical. And then I'm going to cut this third piece right here. So snip, snip, and one more here. And that's going to allow me to do a real sharp curve. A nice part about this, you don't get that boomerang where the edging snaps back. Once you bend it, it does stay put. So again, it's just more of a learning curve. With some of your plastic edging, they'll boomerang back to straight. Where this here, once you curve it, it just stays. So once you get your shape, you can simply put it against your edge, against your paver. Again, we shake it down into that number 8 stone a little bit, or down to your C33 sand, which you're going to cut away. And then we can spike or we can put in our stake. So when it comes to shipping the product, what you're looking at here is one bundle. So one bundle is 25 8-foot lengths, so that's 200 linear feet. And nice part about our aluminum edging, it nests together real tightly. So 200 linear feet in such a compact area makes it real efficient to ship, and also for you, and whether it be you as a dealer or you as a contractor, getting it to and from your jobs really quick and efficient and easy. You're not dealing with a large amount of edging when you're going to your jobs. We also sell in full pallets. We sell in half pallets. A full pallet, just to show you how consolidated this is, it's 5,200 linear feet, so just shy of a mile of edging, and the pallet is only 30 inches wide, 19 inches tall, and 8 feet long, and that includes the pallet. So really compact, doesn't take up a lot of room, and you get a lot of linear footage of edging. And again, it all comes with your connectors. Your stakes are sold separately. So in a box, it comes in a nice box, all shipped. You get 75 stakes, and 75 stakes will do 100 linear feet. So you need 2 boxes to do a bundle of edging. So hopefully that's clear. 2 boxes. We'll do a bundle of edging, 1 box per 100 linear feet, 200 feet in a bundle, 2,600 linear feet in a half pallet, 5,200 linear feet in a full pallet. Nice, compact, efficient, and easy to use.